wickedness, man. It's going to be a great time of evil. The times that are coming, these times that are coming to you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latin tribes, you so-called natives, this time that's coming for us is evil, is wicked, man. You think it's hard to find a job now? You think it's hard to pay your rent now? Everything is getting worse. Have you prepared yourself for that time? What about civil war? What's going to happen when you got gangs of people trying to bust into your house and take your woman, rape your little daughters, rape your women, take your children, take your food, and you can't do a damn thing about it? Why? Because that's your judgment. These times that are coming, you can't stop it. Alright? You know, like the scripture said, you run away from a lion and meet up with a. You run away from, it's one of them, I'm not saying it verbatim, but it's, you meet up with a, let me see if I can find it. And let me get this other scripture. Amos 5:18. Start at 18. This is Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So what you think that everything's going to be great when the day of the Lord comes? Hell no. Not for you 2/3. Not for you 2/3, you wicked seed. Or not the wicked seed, but you wicked 2/3. Because y'all don't want to get right. You look at the prophets of the Most High and you laugh and scorn. Alright? When we out here for you. Obama ain't doing shit for none of y'all. Why y'all walking around laughing? Everything's sweet. Obama ain't doing shit for y'all. He's making the rich richer and the poor poor. Alright? It says, verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. All right. So you leaning on your own understanding and thinking you're gonna get yourself through all this mayhem and everything, and the serpent gonna bite you. You're gonna still get bit at the end, and the serpent's poisonous, man. You can either live out that death for a while, or you're just going to drop dead, man, a couple of minutes. All right? The day of the Lord is not light. It's darkness for you 2/3 and you so-called white men and women and children and infants. Any category you can put your ass under. If you're a white man or anything, you going into captivity. All right? Get ready for captivity. Because you ready captivity for us. All right? So the strong arm of the Most High is on your ass. Alright? Alright, that. It says, 2 Ezra chapter 9. He answered then and said, measure thou time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time, and when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Alright? So this is the time when the Most High is visiting the world, man. Visiting you so-called Negroes, you Latin tribes, and you so-called Native Americans, and you heathen nations, man. Alright? He's coming to make righteous, he's coming to make wicked, the wicked 1/3 of you, bring you into righteousness. And he's coming to keep 2/3 of you for destruction. Thus saith the Lord. Alright? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Alright, so we're going to jump on that. All right, because there's earthquakes all over the world right now. All right, earthquakes happening, tornadoes just ripped apart. What's that place that? I mean, it ain't even a place no more, man. All right, that shit look like a big ass, like a big garbage dump. They should just take their trucks and shit and beep, 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 make the little shit go back and dump all the garbage out on that fucking spot now, man. Because that place is finished. You think that the economy, do you really think that the position the economy is in, they're going to go down to Missouri? They're going to go down to Missouri and fix up that area? You think that tornado, they're going to fix it up? How they going to fix it up if we living off of what are they called? These little oh man, what are they? Damn, man, they ain't coming to my mind, man. But how we gonna live off of the little bit of money that they're throwing back into the system over and over again? How we gonna live off of them, man? When it's just doing nothing but putting us in debt, or putting the U.S. in debt. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because he's the ultimate plan maker. All right. So we going. I know when I read this article or whatever, I'm gonna see it. I know it anyway, but I just see this one coming out. All right. The UN, it says, this is an article from Press TV. I know you probably can't see it. It's an article from Press TV. UN, austerity plans threatening recovery. So, you got, what are these bills called, man? It's about the true nation of Israel. 12 tribes of Israel. You got the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latin tribes, and the so-called Native Americans are the true Israelites of the Bible. But we were all taken over by the white man the same exact way. Well, you know, we didn't go through slavery. You guys didn't come over here on ships like we did. You know what I'm saying? But they came over here to the so-called this part of the world, and they took over y'all. They took y'all over. The so-called Mayas, Incas, and Aztecs, all right? The Spaniards and the conquistadors, all right? So we all have something in common. This white man took us over, all right? And now his kingdom is going down, and nobody want to wake up to who they really are. That's prophesied to the Bible. And the Bible, what's your nationality? Like, your nation of people, like you're so-called Mexican, right? That's what you call, but what were you called before that? Aztecs. All right, so you guys were the Aztecs, but what were you called before that? See, our history goes back because our nation of people, we the oldest nation on earth. Not only the black man, the so-called natives and the so-called Latin tribes. The so-called natives and the so-called Latin tribes. We the oldest people on earth according to the Bible. All right, you see right there, see Issachar? That's your name before you was called a Maya, Inca, Aztec. All right, the Boricuas, that's Ephraim. According to the Bible, those are the Puerto Ricans. They're their own nation. Didn't they get taken over also? They got taken over also. All right, so when they got taken over, they got brainwashed and they pushed this shit right here on them. This image right here, Caesar Borgia. All right, and when they did this, it was around what is it called? The Renaissance period, which means rebirth. All right, so all the pictures and everything that they had of the saints, which were like you, Issachar, the so-called Mexicans, so-called Negroes, and different people over there in that time during the Byzantine Empire and everything. They took us over, which I know there had to be some of y'all. There was some Mexicans and everything over there, or so-called Mexicans, Issacharites over there, and they took down all those pictures and everything and put up white images. And the term for that is called iconoclasm. All right, they deface the images, and they whatever the real images, they paint over that. They make it look like somebody else. All right, they do the same thing because all throughout the Bible it says that we're black, or not black, we're dark. When you break it down into Hebrew, we're dark people. All right, so you got. Let me read something for you real quick. That's what I'm about, man. I'm out here to wake up our people, man, to go, You know that we're in the end, we're at the end, man. That's why everything is getting harder. That's why you see earthquakes and all type of shit, man. You know? So this is a book. This is called The Hidden Heritage. All right, because that's why the so-called Native Americans, they took the Native Americans and put them on reservations and shit. But the Native Americans are our people. All right, so like not too long ago, if you watch CNN, because I watch news all the time, they put like when everybody else is outside or watching big ass shows, BET and all type of events, or going to a football game or basketball, sometimes they put real short spurts of news out there. And what's one short spurt of news they had out is the news that they had out was the natives. They found ancient artifacts or old ass artifacts from back when the natives were here on this land. Little pots and plates that were written in Hebrew. That's why when you hear them, the Most High's name, his true name in Hebrew is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, which means, yeah, that's Hebrew. It means power, which is Yahweh, and Bahashem means in the name of, and whom you so-called ignorantly call Jesus. Jesus is Yahweh Shai in Hebrew. But the language has changed since then. And Hebrew was, like they say, or Paleo Hebrew was a forgotten language. Because we the people that got taken over. You know, what was your language before you were speaking Spanish, man? See? Because who taught you English and Spanish? And who taught the generation before that? And the generation before that, Spanish. The Spaniards. And the Spaniards are white men. Alright, so the Spaniards took y'all over. You know that. The conquistadors. Alright, y'all, you know that. So who were you before that? Like you said, you was Aztecs. Now, before you was Aztecs, who were you before that? Because this world is somewhere between 12,000, 13,000, 14,000 years old, 12,000 years old, 13,000 years old, man. Alright? So y'all was something before that. So if you were something before that, why do you continue to call yourself a Mexican? That's not, what does that even mean? Why do Puerto Ricans call themselves Puerto Ricans? That's a port, the port of Rico. That's named after a white man. That's named after a white man. And guess what? The same man that named you, which you guys, your true name is Issachar, he named you, but he's still killing you over there, man. This whole land belongs to the so-called Native Americans and the so-called Latin tribes. All right, they came over here and murdered and massacred your people, but they still doing it over there at the border for coming into your own land. You know California Republic. It's a white flag with a bear on it. They went to war. California used to go to war back and forth from Mexico, man. You understand? They used to go to war back and forth from Mexico. Don't want them to come into this land when this land belongs to you. And then he lies and say that this is his land. Now, ain't that a deceiver? Ain't he deceiving people? So you call, what is that? A devil. Devil means deceiver. So that's why we call the white man the devil, man. All right, let me read something for you. Part right here. It says, this is one of the rebellions that y'all have, man. All right, this is called the Hidden Heritage, the Black and Indians, because we broke amongst each other. When we were slaves, we used to have something called Maroons, and a Maroon would be a tribe of people that would run from the slave master. All right, we would run from the slave master, and we would find Spanish or so-called Spanish or so-called natives we would live amongst, we would dwell together. But now, we still here on the same land, but they have us fighting against each other. And guess what? They doing that. It started with them using us to come conquer y'all. Because the white man couldn't beat y'all on his own, man. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't beat y'all, but they would use us, or they would use another tribe or traders of your people that are in league with the white man to come and conquer you, to help them conquer you. All right? So it says right here, it says, the spirit of rebellion spread like wildfire that no European power could put out. So they couldn't even put us out, man. They couldn't mess with us, but they had to use traders and Uncle Tomahawks and cool